So, yeah, for those who don't exactly know, this is. Well, it's been around a week since I last worked on Beat Matrix, and checking my subscriptions is actually not the way to do it. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, alright. There we go. So, what exactly was I working on? Then, for some reason, it too much. I don't mind it since the level song is still playing on the title screen. So, from the looks of it, I got the metronome working in tip top shape. Not stream songs, because that ain't Beat Matrix. Alright. So it seems I got the metronome in tip top shape. I suppose the only other thing that I would need to do is. Like, I guess I could work on vibe mode, but there's also that other thing that's been nagging at me for a bit. So, last week, I noticed that sometimes the metronome wouldn't be completely synced up to the music. I mean, it still does a pretty decent job at syncing up to the music, but. Oh, right. Gotta turn this down by like 10 decibels. I guess I can do some fancy stuff with this. Oh, I guess I could tie the metronome sounds to the beat bug movement the instead of what I had earlier where I just tied it to this big thing up here. Yeah, like this. Or maybe it's something that goes a bit deeper than that. Like. The. Like, for instance, it's all dependent on the timing of whenever you enter gameplay after going into the title and all that. So, like, every loop it would change to a. Well, every loop it would play the sound, and then suddenly the timing for the loop got shorter, but it has to finish up the longer loop first before it goes into the shorter loop. So, I have an idea. We're gonna go back into the title script, which is incidentally what this part of the code is called. Big typo, but then I decided I love it. So, the metronome. The search function would be good here. Metronome. And so I'm going to introduce this thing back into here. Is playing in, except we want the metronome to not be playing while it's going in, so there's that. And now well, that's interesting. But I have another set of commands that. Oh, and another one? Alright, so. Actually, the one that I would really need to do. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, for some reason I have some sort of condition that would check whether whether the player is trying to play without hands. Right as the animation starts. Which makes me wonder if there's a set BPM or something. And unlike in a lot of other instances, it seems that having a set and fluctuating BPM just seems kind of redundant here. So I have a different plan. We're going to take these off on a magical journey. And we're going to find this? Yeah, it's this. And there we go on that. I'm gonna do something rather real interesting. It seems to be. What you just heard there was me checking to see if the Twitch chat is any different. Well, the raw Twitch chat is any different than just watching the stream chat, Twitch chat. Okay. So. Oh, wait. If I put an else there, then then the program's gonna be like, oh, so it has to be left-handed and right-handed. So I gotta do something about it. And I think I know where this comes in now. GL is in playing. And this happens right after this, so that just in case the check does fail, the GL would transition over to default and no longer is playing in. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing. Wanna cover my bases here. What's this? I guess this is to determine what the volume is gonna be. Though now that I think about it, I'm not gonna. It seems the keyboard isn't going to be used to change the volume anymore, so. Hey, what am I up to? Yeah, just developing more of that beat matrix and all that. And also polishing things up. But yeah, welcome back, El Shaddai. Alright, so it looks like all my bases have been covered. So. Okay, that ain't where I should be looking. So. Fine, I'll just do this instead. If animation in is playing. And I guess the beatbug spawn time thing is gonna be obsolete now. Okay. Now that I know that you can no longer change whether you're playing with your left-handed or your right hand while the thing is loading up, which is, believe it or not, which is a feature that was in previous versions of Beat Matrix. Let's do this. Set BPM to 0. Wait, not BPM. Time between beat segment to 0. right? Is that how it goes? Is it determining whether it's time between... Okay, yeah, it is time between segment. Oh yeah, already started a level. That's also a thing. Is there an already started a level thing in here? Okay. Which means there's probably an already started a level thing in here. Yeah. Okay. And since it's no longer possible to exit out of the GL screen right as the in animation is starting to play, seems I might have gotten myself into a little bit of a rabbit hole. Okay, change of plans. Let's have already started a level be some sort of a value instead of a boolean. So like have 0 equal not started a level. One is say kind of starting a level, and 2 to be started a, well, okay, those are kind of vague descriptions. So not started a level and transition to level, then 2 will be started a level. And let's also change the name of this to be a bit more concise. So level startiness. Now that's a great name. And now we just check to see if level startiness is equal to 2. Then we scroll back down to here. Not here. A little bit further down. There we go. Set level startiness to a 1. And then in general engine at the start of the layout. Actually, pretty sure there's a thing that says if it has finished playing. Yep, there is. Okay. Set level sturdiness to 2. That way we won't have to worry about meddling with some sort of base BPM and BP and fluctuating BPM. Cause now we can just do this. Instead of having it so that we detect when this isn't playing, we just detect if level sturdiness is not equal to 1. And since the command is already inverted, I'll just do it like this. Bada bing, bada boom. And now, with this extra little bit of power in mind, let's scroll all the way back down to here. Oh, we already changed time in between segment to 0. Oh wait, seems I was a little short-sighted on one thing. Let's try this. Or maybe let's have this over here, and then have this over here, this over here, this over here, and this over here. Mainly so that beat bugs will still be, beat bugs will still be going along, but they won't be, say, getting created at the speed of light and all that. I have a feeling this may turn into a little bit of shenanigans, but we'll see how this goes. Forgot I got onto gameplay before you're starting this. Preview layout will always preview the previous layout that you were on before the thing there. Okay, maybe it's something else entirely. How about this instead? On start of layout. Okay, so then we add a blank sub event. And place this down here. Mainly so that I can get away with pulling this. And else. Then I could just do this. That ain't the one. Oh well. I already know full well what I'm about to do here. We're going to play, select a song at, well, of course, looping at volume decibels with a tag level. And of course, if level is not plain anyway. So now the music and the metronome should go off on beat at the same time. And of course, since the music went off on beat, that means we won't need to have the time sig get sent to 3 anymore. It's gonna get set to 4. Oh, yeah. And it's also gonna get set to 4 here. Yeah. Okay. It's all coming together now. Thing is, the metronome seems to be going, well, the metronome seems to be sounding off on the off beats instead of the on beats. Which is not what we want at all. Okay. So maybe doing this would be the play. converting these two. And that'll do this. Make the music play much quicker anyway. Only problem is, persist is on and that all is gonna happen. But it's, at least it's consistently playing on the offbeat. So maybe I'm onto something here. So how about okay, what's that I was referring to? Persist and skip title. And of course the game isn't always gonna have persist be on, no matter if you have it turned on or not. Not by my own volition, of course. That'd be bad game design. But because the game takes a bit to load up all the variables that are stored on your computer. So of course, it's not going to be persist for that one moment. So it'll play select a song. So how about we have it wait for like 0.5 seconds before playing select a song. And that means we may have to change the time sig back to 3 in both cases. But it's not too bad of an idea. Drops in the sick beats matrix though. Let's listen to that again. I mean, sounds cool, but that also makes it sound a lot glitchier in the unintended ways. Oh yeah, hold up. It's gonna try to play the Beat Matrix song at all those moments. So let's add an extra variable into there. Let's do it like this. Copy paste. Bada bing, bada boom. This may end up fixing the problem entirely. Not gonna lie, it actually does. Huh. Well, it kinda does, anyway. Now this actually makes some way for a bit more stylistic choices here. First, let's fix the glaring issues. Setting time sig back to 3. Which it should do this. Or maybe I could actually just set it to 1? Set both of these to 1? So I guess I could just say set it to 1 when referring to both of these. So... nice. Alright. Doing it exactly like this actually makes the music and the rhythm tie very closely to each other. Let's see how it is on whenever I have persistence music on and have it happen with the levels anyway. Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. Turns out well, this is a problem. Okay, so now we're having all the this thing right here will be activated immediately. And so all this will play and all that. Oh, yeah, of course. It seems the answer here would be to play this automatically. Or so it would seem. First off, okay, so I know where that went then. So now, let's try it like this. Actually, when does the menu song get set? Alright, so I could just... Yeah, I can just get away with that. So, gonna do this. Doing this might not be the best idea, but I'll try. Let's see, toggle persist is persist. Oh, that's just checking to see if persist is on or not. As all the other checks do anyway. And now back to the title script. Skip title and is persist. Okay, kinda seems inevitable to just have timesig be set to 1 always here. Okay. Good thing I found out that setting persist, well, setting timesig to 1 when it is persist is a bad idea, so... Without even going and testing it out and being like, so it is a bad idea after all. So yeah, setting timesig to 1. Doing all that jazz. Then a sub-event. If tag level isn't plain, then we don't wait 2.5 seconds, we actually wait time between beat seconds. Then we don't play select a song at volume decibels. We play many a song name. Looping actually at volume decibels. I have a feeling that there will be something that will conflict with everything there. But there's only one way to find out. Also gonna have the metronome on just for good luck and all of that. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that F sharp. No, construct, I don't wanna log out. Turn it up. Alright. So... somehow this isn't the way to go. Like... level isn't playing, and... beat style based metronome is set to 0. Oh. Well, I think I know what the answer is then. Level. Gotta put a tag on it or else. So now... it seems to... hold up. What? Alright. Catch you later. Alright, this is working pretty well. Making all the music more intertwined with the BPMs and all of that. I have a feeling this is how Rhythm Heaven was coded as well. Just make it so that in order for the songs to play perfectly in sync with the beat, they just have the song play right on beat, instead of whenever the program darn well feels like it. Anyways, gonna hear it out until the end of the song to see how it goes. I mean, I have a feeling there'll be a little bit of a delay after the song ends, but that's to be expected. I didn't really... format the songs. I haven't formatted any of the songs to fit the beat matrix stuff just yet. Well, fortunately, the rhythm didn't go off without a hitch here. Though it seems that emerging into flames did end a little bit late there. But I think that's alright. I could fix that off stream whenever I get to doing everything else that whenever I get done doing everything else I want to do. Oh, right. Completely forgot about something else there. Guess that's a glitch I could fix later. Okay, so now I remember what I need to do here. So the metronome's playing while the metronome is only playing whenever the bugs have already traveled their distance. And it's really gonna trip some players up. So I wanna fix that real quick. So the metronome. Ah, yeah. Just to make extra sure that the metronome sound effects aren't is super delayed. Like, let's take the downbeat, well, the down and up beats for A real quick. Yeah, both of these, the sounds start immediately, as you can see here. So there's gotta be something else at play then. Anyways, the metronome stuff is down here. And I mean, having the metronome play right whenever the bugs have traveled their course isn't too big of an issue. On higher BPMs, that is, but on lower BPMs, that's gonna cause a lot of issues. So, gonna see if I can figure that out. Oh, wait. I think I figured it out. It has to be at 0. Well, it can't be at 0. It has to be equal to the beat style and all that. So that might actually be it. In which case, looks like the metronome will have to reset on a different thing entirely. Yeah, okay. So it seems like so simple of a fix, yet it seems I can't wrap my mind around it. That's an issue. So we have it so that it's equal to a beat style. In which all those beeps and boops would play right on cue. And then we insert below, or more like do a bit of copy paste and then just delete all of this. less than or equal to 0. And that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, alright. And also have to set it like that on the title screen as well. You know, for consistency. So basically, yeah, alright. Beat style based metronome. If it's equal to 0, then we just have it equal back to the beat style again. Results may be a little bit different, or they might change drastically. Only one way to find out. Well, first off, no animation is happening. So let's just say that's a very drastic change. Let's see how it is in the debug layout. Well, in debug mode. Oh. It seems that the program's not letting the thing count all the way down to 0. So maybe if I had it above, then? Yeah, that's doing stuff. And that also means that the metronome is off kilter again. Oh, classic metronome. Let's set time sig to 0. Only thing is, now it's I was just doing all the downbeats for some reason. I guess it never hurts to take a look at the debug menu again. So, what's up? I see. So it's literally counting way down there. Like, not getting into the negatives at all, then in that case, let's just less than or equal to your best friend in case you don't want to overcorrect. It seems that the level thing isn't really synced up with the music now, so then I'll have to set the time sig over to I guess 4? Aside from the metronome being slightly off from the actual song, it seems all is well. Anyways, now to test out what I really wanted to test out. Is the metronome on sync in the Fancy Bug Club? What metronome? It might be a case of overcorrection again. Only one way to find out. Yep, it's overcorrection. Less than or equal to. Saves the day once again. Alright, let's give this another shot. Okay, so maybe it's not less than or equals to that's gonna save the day this time around. No worry, you'll get your chance some other time. Guess we'll see what the debug has to say about all this. So beat style is set to 3. Time sig actually never goes down. Okay. So why doesn't time sig go down? Looks like we'll have to take a look at the debug menu again. Suppose it would just be good to have the debug layout on all the time unless I actually change the code. So base time sig is set to 4, time sig is set to 4. Literally nothing changing here. Maybe if I... it doesn't really matter too much here. Maybe if I do it frame by frame? Yeah, that answer is not gonna reveal itself. Okay. So for some reason... Oh, wait. I could just... Oh, if I do it like that, then the time sig would be out of whack. Yeah, this would be kind of tricky, actually. Alright, so... let's do this to see if a theory is... well, to see if my theory is tested. Basically, what I'm thinking is that the time sig is going down all the time, so there's a chance. Well, it seems that my ears aren't bleeding, so... oh wait. There could be another really stupid factor to this. Like, maybe the metronome's getting turned off. So, like, metronome is on now. Let's go into the fancy bug club. Metronome is still on. Okay. So, yeah, metronome's on, so you subtract 1 from beat style base metronome. If beat style base metronome is equal to beat style... oh yeah, this all hinges on... this all hinges on whether beat style base metronome is equal to the beat style. So let's put a little band-aid on this. And it should be working now. Albeit in a rather jank way in my opinion. What the heck? Yeah, this is not what I expected at all. I mean, it is working, but it's also really jank and all that. Right. Plan B then. Wait. Yeah. Plan B. See if that works. Or actually, the metronome on the title screen is working perfectly fine, so why can't the metronome over here work? Besides, it's still gonna do something like that. That is kind of strange actually. In fact, the metronome is actually going off at around the same time that the metronome was going off previously. So okay, let's face it, if I subtract or add any more than 2 from this, we may have some problems. Because incidentally, I already have a yay band-aid solution, but this isn't ideal. Okay. So, let's actually check to see if the beat style is actually equaling to the beat style based metronome then. I mean, it is, but Okay, it isn't actually. Or maybe I just do it like this and the whole problem just gets solved like that. It's definitely one of those solutions where I would feel stupid for not realizing it before, but I'd still be glad the problem's fixed. And it's not just a band-aid solution either. There's still a slight delay on that. So when is time sig gonna equal the base? Actually, before I go into that, base times sig is in the title script. Base times sig. There it is. Okay. Changing the name of that to times sig base. It's better this way. Okay. I may have a general idea on what makes a metronome in this one tick. Pun intended in hindsight. So. Okay, maybe not. So, first off, where in this event sheet do I find a time sig? Subtract 1 from time. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Which is after the metronome business. And I put the time sig subtracting stuff right here, which is also after the metronome business. Actually, no. It's during the metronome business. Yeah, they need to get out of here. Like, it's just. These two just need to be over here so that they don't get themselves inside the metronome business, but outside of it. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, it just needs to find itself outside of the beat style based metronome business. In fact, I'll just put these over here. Well, put these side by side here. So we subtract, say, 1 from time sig, and if time sig is less than or equal to 0, set time sig to sine sig base. And it appears that's exactly what needs to be done here. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Yeah? Uh. Hmm. What makes this different than the others? Oh, right. Okay. Safe to say I'm a little confused, but so let's just roll with it. Like, it works in the title screen. To an extent. So maybe it works over here. For the same reason. Like, for some reason. Each time this runs, these time signature commands also run. But also, the time sig also spits out the correct BPM every time. Of course, for the level version of the metronome. What the heck? Are you seeing this? So, like, the correct up and down beats are being played at the exact same time that the numbers are showing up. Okay, truly I did not intend for that to happen at all. Yeah. Yeah? Actually, hold up. Should check to see. Apparently I don't need this. But let's re-enable this just to do a little bit of trolling. And I suppose it would also be a good idea to check how the metronome fares on the other songs as well. And then we delete this and then see how this fares. Once again on the Fancy Bug Club. I forgot to turn on the metronome. Alright, that'll be a glitch to fix another time. Okay, so we didn't really need that line of code then. Oh yeah, let's see how the metronome fares on the other songs. Like, it should still work on the other songs just fine. Yeah, it still seems fine. Okay, looks like later's gonna have to be now and then. So, what's the deal? Oh. Okay. because it was level sturdiness 2, all this was happening. Alright then, let's just set it to a level sturdiness 0. Though it actually won't be very exciting here. Alright. In that case, let's just set level sturdiness to 0 on the start of layout. Only problem now is that the metronome isn't going off for some reason. What happened here? Oh, right. And I believe... I mean... all these conditions are being fulfilled. Let's see if I'm missing anything. That's a lot of opportunities to have level of sturdiness be a factor. Oh, right. Never mind, these are good conditions to have level of sturdiness to be a factor. I mean, N wasn't plain at all, so level of sturdiness was... it just had to be 0, so... So then... yeah, it's metronome. Yeah, it's not a level of sturdiness 1. And yeah, the song artwork is on screen. I guess the only other thing to account for is the time sig. But that's also working as intended. Could it really be because of this placement right here? Like, if I place this command down here, then... Okay, good. It's not because of that. Gonna change positions real quick. Seems my legs have gotten tired of sitting in that crisscross applesauce position. That's what they called it in kindergarten, and I'm gonna stick with it. So the trouble all began whenever I put this command right here. That smile. That darn smile. Okay. Well, that ain't it. So what could I have possibly done then? Oh, right. A debug will be much better for checking all this. And yeah, there's nothing currently playing at the moment. As indicated by that. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This is new. So the beat style is just set to 1 for some reason or another, when it should really be set to something else then. Yeah, like, they should both be set to 0, then why are they just set to 1? Okay, let's pause the debug layout as soon as possible. And then suddenly the beat style just changed to 1 on that screen. Alright, I think I know why then. Cause it's all this. Oh, because I set the level sturdiness to 0. So it has to be set So it has to be 2 here. Or no, wait, 3. It's actually set it to 3. Experts hate him. Just one simple trick just has solved all his problems. Then in general engine... Actually, not even... Let's say on in is finished. Then we just set the level of sturdiness to 2 elsewhere then. Through this endless barrage of beat bugs and all that. Then when level of sturdiness is set to 2 now, we shouldn't have too big of an issue as far as the metronome goes. Where'd the music go? Oh, I think I know where it went now. Has to be on the title screen for a bit in order for the music to play. But yeah, may seem a little bit redundant to test this out now, but let's see how this goes. For some reason, we're only on the upbeats now. So, in conclusion, this metronome is a little whack. Gotta find the metronome though. Okay. So if it's set to 0, then change the beat style base metronome to beat style. In which case... Wow, this is actually really redundant. So in theory, I could just... grab all this and put it into here. Oh yeah, and rescue this from the demise. Well, now it's... at least the downbeats are playing instead of the upbeats. Well, at least the downbeats are playing now, but now the upbeats aren't playing. And I know exactly why, to be honest. Now the thing to try to fix is how to get the time sig to... oh, wait. I think it's literally this. And then just do it like this, and it should be good. Oh, right. Add a blank sub-event. Subtract 1 from timesig. Okay. And it doesn't need to be too consistent, because if I put the timesigs into under here, then the metronome thing won't work properly. Hmm. Strangely enough, this glitch only happens on submerged into hypothermia, if I remember correctly anyway. Or maybe it also happens on it emerging into flames. Ah, well. Alright, so it appears we have a bit of a problem. The level of stardiness thing also has to be right here. There we go. Oh yeah, if anybody's hearing any worried sounding dog barks, that's my neighbor's dogs. Eh? Oh, right. Oh, right? Oh, right. Well, one thing I can do here is do this. But that's really redundant. So, how about this instead? Alright, that's working as intended. Now, why does it. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Or maybe Construct 3 is being a little. Yeah, I guess it's just being a little prick again. Okay. Like, I remember the same exact thing happening for whenever I was implementing the array-based level design, and the construct was doing something stupid only for one level. Every other level it works fine. Except this time around, I don't know where to start with this. You know what? Band-Aid solution. Let's head over to the pause thing. That ain't pause. This is paused. Okay. Hey, I just realized something. Something that could take my mind off of the current distraction of, well, something to distract my mind from the things going on and all that. So, oh, right. That's working as intended. So this only really happens while the metronome and persist music is on. And only on submersion hypothermia. Maybe there's something in the level design that I'm missing then. Like, what if, and this is a huge what if I were to do this? Like, maybe the program is just panicking over the fact that there's nothing in the color values for the project code theme. Of course, we gotta have the metronome on for the full effect of the test. Whoa, this ain't Fancy Bug Club. What's this? And that somehow worked. Alright. 3 cheers for colors. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Well, okay, let's not count our chickens before they hatch now. We gotta see if this works. Hold on, the song hasn't started yet. Yeah, sometimes things like that just work. I don't know why, but it just happens this way. Anyways, on that note, that'll be the end of today's stream. Construct 3 is telling me to take a break, and take a break I shall. See y'all next week on Beat Make Sure. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and all that. Don't forget to ring the bell and all that, and have a good rest of your night.